Have you ever wondered why some children, despite their parents' tireless efforts, still face endless obstacles in life? Have you ever questioned whether academic support, emotional care, and financial planning are really enough to ensure your child's lasting happiness and success? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at one of the most crucial, yet often overlooked truths in parenting, that behind every successful life lies not only hard work, but hidden merit that parents can actively cultivate, not just through doing more, but by living more consciously. This video isn't about parenting hacks or motivational slogans. It's about the deep, invisible structure of reality that shapes our children's lives even before they take their first steps. We're going to explore how spiritual merit and not material advantage is the true legacy we pass on. And most importantly, you'll learn how to start building it today in ways that protect, uplift, and bless your child's path in ways that no worldly measure can. Let's begin with a hard truth. With good intentions and effort alone don't always lead to good outcomes. You've seen it happen. Parents who sacrifice everything in their careers, their health, their dreams for their children, only to watch those children struggle with depression, addiction, or purposelessness. Why? Because effort, while important, operates on the visible level, but life unfolds on multiple dimensions. And one of those dimensions is karma, the unseen web of causes and effects that ripple across generations. In Buddhist teaching, merit, called pomits, is the positive energy accumulated through acts of kindness, generosity, discipline, and devotion. It's not superstition. It's energetic structure. Just like water nourishes the roots of a tree, merit nourishes the subtle roots of a person's destiny. When you accumulate merit, you don't just earn good fortune, you create protective fields around your loved ones. You become a source of invisible strength that guards your child from harm, aligns them with the right opportunities, and even softens the weight of their past karma. And here's the incredible part: you can transfer merit. Just as a parent can give food or shelter, they can dedicate the fruits of their good deeds to their child. In fact, in many cultures, this is a central spiritual practice. When a mother recites sutras, performs offerings, or engages in charity, and then says, "May this merit benefit my child," something shifts in the energetic balance of that child's life. But how do we know this works? Let's look at a story that has survived centuries. In ancient India, a noble woman named Visakha was deeply devoted to the Dharma. He supported monasteries, offered food, and gave generously to the poor. He had many children and grandchildren. Despite political upheavals and social unrest, her descendants remained protected, prosperous, and spiritually inclined. When asked why, he replied, "Well, because I do not pray for wealth, pray that the light of the Dharma will never leave our family, and offer every merit earned for that purpose." That's the key. True merit is not selfish, it's an offering. It's the conscious choice to live well, think clearly, and love deeply, not just for oneself, but for future generations. Now, let's bring this back to the modern world. Imagine a father who works 12-hour shifts to send his daughter to a good school. He's exhausted, stressed, but committed. Weekends, instead of resting, he spends time yelling about grades or arguing over phone usage. His effort is enormous, but the emotional tone is tense. What if, in addition to working hard, he spent 10 minutes a day meditating, dedicating that peace to his daughter? What if he chanted a mantra with love, imagining her protected by light? What if his struggles became fuel for compassion, not control? That shift, small but sincere, accumulates immense merit, and that merit becomes a field. Within that field, his daughter may feel less fear, more confidence. You may meet a God teacher, avoid a dangerous friend, or awaken insight just when he needs it most, not because of luck, but because her father sowed seeds in the unseen soil of life. This is not fantasy, it is a principle. Energy follows intention, and pure intention, backed by practice, becomes power. In Buddhism, there's a beautiful teaching: when one person in a household upholds the Dharma, 7 generations are uplifted. This doesn't mean everyone becomes a saint overnight. It means the karmic tide begins to turn, slowly, subtly. The energy of ignorance is replaced by awareness. The cycle of suffering begins to dissolve. Let's talk about specific ways to cultivate this kind of merit. The most effective method is sincerity. You don't need rituals you don't understand or beliefs you don't hold. You need to care deeply, live kindly, and act consciously. Here are examples. When you donate to someone in need, dedicate that act. May this generosity protect my child from poverty, inner or outer. When you refrain from gossip or cruelty, say silently, may my child always be surrounded by good speech and kind friends. When you light incense, read a sutra, or chant a name, let your heart say, I do this not just for myself, but so that my child walks in light. These intentions matter. They're not wishful thinking. They are real karmic transactions. Over time, they accumulate, and one day, when your child narrowly avoids disaster, when they suddenly make a wise decision, or when they feel peace in a chaotic world, you'll remember this is the fruit of invisible seeds. It's important to note merit is not control. Doesn't mean your child won't suffer. Means their suffering will become a teacher, not a prison. Means they'll have inner resources to grow, instead of being broken by life. Also, don't underestimate the merit of your personal transformation. When you become more patient, more joyful, more grounded, you transmit that energy. Children absorb not just what we say, but what we are. Calm parent creates a safe nervous system in the home. Hopeful parent gives a blueprint for resilience. This is merit in motion. There's another powerful practice: dedicating the recitation of sutras. One of the most protective sutras for family karma is the Withstore Sutra. Nit, the Bodhisattva of Great Vast Kasidi Garbal, promises to assist any being whose relatives dedicate even a single reading to them. It is said that even beings in the lowest realms can rise if someone on earth generates merit in their name. What does this mean for your child? It means that even if they are struggling with invisible karmic burdens, perhaps from past lives, ancestral patterns, or collective traumas, you can help lift that weight, not by lecturing, but by praying, not by pushing, but by purifying. It's also essential to involve children in these practices, not as dogma, but as bonding. Invite them to light a candle with you, to sit in silence, or to say thank you to the universe. These seeds, even if they don't bloom now, will one day break through the soil of their hearts. Let me share one final story. Mother once asked a Buddhist teacher, "What is the greatest gift I can give my child?" He replied, "Oh, an awakened heart." He didn't understand at first, but over time, as he softened her speech, forgave herself, and cultivated compassion, he saw her son, who had been angry and withdrawn, begin to change, not immediately, but gradually. It dawned. This is the power of merit. It is invisible, but inevitable. As we close today's video, offer this reflection: your love is already vast, your effort is already deep, but when you add conscious spiritual practice to that love and effort, you create something eternal. field of light that travels with your child wherever they go. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've experienced the power of merit in your family, share your story in the comments. Let's inspire and support one another on this beautiful path of conscious parenting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you never miss a new episode. And if you'd like to support our channel in sharing more teachings like this, consider joining our community of members. Until next time, may your home be a temple, your heart a sanctuary, and your child a living expression of all the merit you lovingly create.